Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video I'd like to give my thoughts on the new Captain America the Winter Soldier trailer that just hit recently and has blown me out of the way with just lots of action, eye candy, awesome. I mean, we're seeing things like the debut, very briefly though it may be, of the Falcon as played by Anthony Mackie, who I am just psyched to see in action, as well as, of course, the titular Cap himself, Steve Rogers, as portrayed by Chris Evans. And I think there's, one of the most important things for me in this particular trailer is the story aspects that they're hinting at by the end of it. Of course, the action and all those sequences are much, what I want to see when I go to check out this film, but I also want to be riveted by an interesting and moving story, and Captain America is one of those characters I would think, in the way he's been adapted in the Joe Johnston film, as well as in the Avengers, we've seen an evolution of this character. He's had to kind of reconcile the fact that he is now in the modern world. He's had to evolve and accept his place in the world, but it doesn't seem like it's that easy of a process. As this trailer opens, we see him jumping out of a plane after being sort of given the 1-2 by Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow about having a date with a woman in their, sort of SHIELD office or what have you, and he jumps out of the plane without a parachute. And this seems to signify to me that Cap is feeling like a fish out of water even still. He's becoming reckless because why care? Why have a bother for this world he's now in when he has such high morals and principles that aren't being answered? And I think one of the most intriguing aspects to this trailer are some of the words he has with Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury that seem to hint at his looking down upon what SHIELD does. SHIELD are supposed to be the good guys, and it looks like he's going to come into some kind of conflict, moral conflict with that. Now, enter Robert Redford's character, who I know nothing about. I'm basically avoiding all spoilers and stuff like that. I can only assume, based on sort of where he's set up in this trailer, that he's probably a politician. And one of his lines of dialogue in talking to Cap about how you have to build a new world by tearing down the old, and how that's a process that concurrently will create enemies. I think this is a very interesting concept that speaks very well to who Captain America is in this modern world when he was from yesteryear. Those are days gone by that he can't return to, and he's going to have to find a new sort of focus, a new sort of process by which to feel equal with the world again. And I think this may be, something that sets him apart. Maybe this guy, Robert Redford's character, he might be a villain trying to set him against SHIELD. He might be, a good guy. Maybe it's SHIELD who are actually supposed to be portrayed as the bad guys. I don't know. I think it's very an interesting perspective to go into another Captain America movie that is, of course, capped by the title, Winter Soldier. And I won't say any more than that to spoil anything for you guys. I don't know if they're going to be playing up the mystery of that story, but it just looks awesome. I mean, at the cap, no pun intended, of this trailer, when Steve throws his shield at him and the guy catches it, boom, you had me. I mean, from beginning to end, this was just explosive, awesome, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of very compelling storytelling going on as well. And I just can't wait to check it out. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of the Captain America the Winter Soldier trailer. If you've seen it, I'll link it below if you haven't, and let me know what you thought of it after you have. So yeah, I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you later. Peace.